Hello, I'd like to introduce you to KooksTunes 1.1 and show off some of the new features that are built into this version. One of the most noticeable features of 1.1 is the real-time playback information. So now in addition to library management, you can also control what's playing on your XBMC system. Here I've filtered for an artist called the Lollipops, and I can play the tracks from this album. Up top you see the artwork is displayed along with track title, artist and album information, and the elapsed time and the total time of the track. We have pause and play controls as would be expected, and you can also skip forward and back through the tracks that are currently in the XBMC playlist. We also have this full-featured scrubber where you can move through the track and advance to random points within the track. And we also have control over the repeat and shuffle features of XBMC. So you can see when we turn on shuffle, we're on the first track right now, and when we skip, we've jumped over to the track Unsure, skip forward again, and we've now moved backwards to the track Anemic. Turn off shuffle and we'll move sequentially through the tracks. Of course, that's XBMC doing that shuffling, not actually KooksTunes. By dropping down the Now Playing list, you can see what's in the XBMC playlist, and you can remove tracks that you don't want to hear. In addition, sorting has been improved in this version, and this becomes apparent when you do something like bring up a long list of albums and tracks by a certain artist. So here we're searching for The Cure, and as you can see, this collection has quite a bit of Cure albums. The albums are sorted. We've sorted by album artist, but that also has a subsort of album, disc, and track. So you'll notice the albums are in alphabetical order, and within those albums, for example, in Join the Dots, we see disc 1 and its tracks, disc 2 and its tracks, disc 3 and disc 4. All the tracks are in order. So that's kind of a nice improvement over the previous version. We can filter, as we showed earlier briefly, we can filter by artist. We can also filter for a particular album. So here we're filtering just for the album Disintegration. We now have a select all feature. So we can select all the tracks that are shown, and we can queue them up. So we had a few of the Lollipops tracks still in the queue. You'll see those, but then followed up, you'll see all the tracks from Disintegration. So it's kind of nice, a nice way to build out a playlist dynamically without interrupting what's already playing. Finally, we have some new features in the playlists management. One thing that I really wanted to be able to do was to copy tracks from one playlist to another, and we didn't have that capability previously. So now we can go in here, we can create a new playlist in our ska folder. We'll just create one called Favorites. And then we can go pick a couple favorite tracks out of another ska playlist and put them into this Favorites playlist. So here we go, Let's Go Bowling and of course Regatta 69. Put those into Favorites. And now if we take a look at what's in that playlist, we can see those two tracks. So that should hopefully make things a little easier for building playlists, especially if you have a lot of large playlists of particular genres or styles, and you want to sort of narrow those down to sort of a top tracks list for those genres. So anyway, I hope you'll give it a try. You can download the zip file and install it to your XBMC today. Thanks.